Before we go, I just want to say something about my friend Joy Reid. I've been hosting a show on this network now for nearly 14 years, and for the overwhelming majority of that time, basically all that time, one of my dearest colleagues has been Joy. We've been working together over a decade. I first had her on, look at that, as a guest on my weekend show back in September 2012. My God, do I look younger. September 2012, discussing the Obama recovery. Since then, we've been together at the table many times. I've been on her show. She's been on my show. We've been together in the field multiple times, including for a special in Philadelphia on racism that was nominated for an Emmy. I was really proud of that show. She was even a guest on our first ever live audience show back in 2019. We used to do those pre-COVID. In 2023, when we did a live taping of my podcast, Why Is This Happening? One of the highlights, really, of any live event or any podcast I've ever done ever was interviewing Joy. I got to learn about her incredible personal history, including how she moved to Florida as a young, aspiring filmmaker with 2 kids and ended up in morning news.
I wrote a letter to the Fox affiliate, Channel 7, WSVN, in Miami, and it was a 2-line letter. And I said, "Dear, to whom it may concern," whatever. I really love your 6 p.m. entertainment show. Do you think you could hire me, please? With a question mark. And they actually hired me.
Wait, really?
Yeah, but not for that show. They hired me. They said, "We loved your letter. It was very funny, but we actually need a morning show producer."
It was a really devastating blow that Joy Reid's show ended last night and that she's leaving MSNBC altogether. I really am going to miss her enormously. I'm also completely, absolutely confident she's going to continue to be a central voice in American politics at this critical time, particularly at a time when media is expanding in all sorts of amazing ways and people are doing all kinds of new things. But it's not just Joy. We've had a lot of shakeups here, as I know you have heard. My dear friend of 20 years, the brilliant, the supremely talented broadcaster Alex Wagner, who I've known since college, will not be returning to her hour, so I will not be throwing to her each night at the end of my show, and I'm going to miss that. Luckily, Alex is staying here at MSNBC as a senior political analyst, and she is going to be a fixture here on this show constantly, sharing her insights and reporting from the field. These shakeups are not only happening in front of the camera. As I'm talking to you tonight, there's dozens and dozens of people inside this building and in other offices who put on all these shows on the air who are freaked out, uncertain about their future. And I just want to say that all of us in front of the camera understand deeply, viscerally, how important their work is, how essential they are, and all of us are committed fully to supporting them in any way we can. Without producers, there's no show. Can't do it. It's something that Joy understands deeply.
How has doing this job changed you? Like the way you think about politics, the way you think about communicating. Like I'm always thinking about the craft of what we do, because we do it so much and it's so dominant in our lives. And I'm curious how you think about it.
I would say that, first of all, the collaborative process of doing these shows, I think people don't realize how many humans make a show like this.
That's true. And I just want to say I'm really going to miss Joy's voice. I'm going to miss Alex at 9. I'm going to miss my other colleagues in their positions. Believe me, we understand how important covering the news is right now, and we're not going to go anywhere. And we are also going to look out for the people who work here, who are essential in doing this work, that we all feel together collectively is so necessary at this moment. We know what we are here to do, and we are going to keep doing it. You have my word on it.